Singapore versus Dubai, why expats are choosing Dubai now. For decades, Singapore was considered the ultimate expat destination: clean streets, strong laws, world-class infrastructure, high salaries, and unmatched safety. Professionals from the US, Europe, South Asia, and Southeast Asia viewed Singapore as Asia's gold standard, a place where careers flourished, systems worked flawlessly, and life felt predictable. Dubai, on the other hand, was often seen as flashy, temporary, or purely luxury-driven. But in recent years, something significant has changed. A quiet but powerful shift is taking place in the global expat community. More and more professionals, entrepreneurs, and skilled workers are reconsidering Singapore and actively choosing Dubai instead. This is not based on social media hype alone. It is driven by rising costs, lifestyle trade-offs, policy changes, and a growing desire for flexibility, freedom, and long-term financial growth. Today's expat is no longer impressed only by cleanliness and efficiency. They are asking deeper questions. Can I save money? Can I build wealth? Can I enjoy life? Can I settle long-term? Can my family thrive here? For many, the answers are no longer pointing toward Singapore. Dubai has strategically reinvented itself. Not just as a luxury hub, but as a global magnet for talent, startups, remote workers, and high-income professionals. With tax advantages, flexible visas, lifestyle freedom, and aggressive future planning, Dubai is winning where Singapore is starting to feel rigid and expensive. This video is not about praising one country and criticizing another. It is about understanding why expats are making this shift, what realities they face on the ground, and what this trend tells us about the future of global mobility. If you enjoy deep, reality-based global content like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel now, because the next video might change how you see the world. Cost of living, the biggest turning point. One of the strongest reasons expats are choosing Dubai over Singapore is the cost of living. Singapore has become one of the most expensive cities in the world. Housing costs have surged dramatically, whether it's private condos or rentals near business districts. Car ownership is almost impossible for the average expat due to extremely high taxes and certificate fees. Even daily expenses, food, childcare, healthcare, and education. Add constant financial pressure. Dubai, while not cheap, offers better value for money. Expats can rent larger apartments, often with amenities like gyms and pools, at comparatively lower prices. Owning a car is affordable. Utilities and fuel costs are reasonable. Families, in particular, feel the difference immediately. Many expats in Singapore report earning high salaries but saving less than expected. In Dubai, even with slightly lower salaries in some sectors, net savings are often higher. Lifestyle freedom, structured versus flexible living. Singapore is known for order, discipline, and strict regulations. For some, this feels safe and comfortable. For others, especially long-term expats, it begins to feel restrictive and monotonous. Dubai offers a more open lifestyle. Social life is vibrant. Entertainment options are vast. Events, dining, travel, and nightlife are diverse and constantly evolving. There is a sense of excitement and opportunity that many expats feel is missing in Singapore. Dubai also embraces cultural diversity in a visible way. While Singapore is multicultural, social integration often remains limited. In Dubai, expat communities actively network, collaborate, and build friendships across nationalities. Long-term residency and visas. One of Singapore's biggest drawbacks for expats is long-term uncertainty. Permanent residency is difficult and highly selective. Many expats live on short-term work passes, constantly dependent on employers. Job loss can mean quick exit from the country. Dubai has changed the game with long-term visas, including 10-year golden visas, investor visas, freelancer visas, and retirement options. These policies give expats confidence and stability, allowing them to plan years ahead instead of living contract to contract. For families, this stability matters more than ever. Work culture and mental pressure. Singapore's work culture is efficient but intense. Long hours, high expectations, and constant performance pressure are common. The competition is fierce, and burnout is a growing issue among both locals and expats. Dubai's work culture varies by industry, but many expats report better work-life balance, especially in international companies and startups. Remote work and flexible schedules are more accepted. Mental well-being has become a major factor in relocation decisions, and Dubai is increasingly seen as the healthier option. Business and entrepreneurial opportunities. Singapore remains a strong financial hub, but entry barriers are rising. Regulations are tight, costs are high, and competition is intense. Dubai, meanwhile, is aggressively attracting entrepreneurs. Business setup is faster, cheaper, and more flexible. The government actively supports startups, digital businesses, crypto, fintech, and global trade. Dubai's geographic position, connecting Asia, Europe, and Africa, adds to its appeal as a global business base. Family life, education, and space. Raising a family in Singapore is expensive and highly competitive. Education pressure starts early. Space is limited. Many expats feel their children grow up in a high-stress environment. Dubai offers more space, international schooling options, outdoor activities, and a family-friendly lifestyle. While education costs exist, families often feel the overall environment is more balanced and less stressful. Emotional and social factors. Perhaps the most underrated reason expats choose Dubai is emotional satisfaction. Many expats describe Singapore as efficient but emotionally distant. Friendships are harder to build. Life feels repetitive. Social circles remain limited. Dubai feels more social, expressive, and welcoming. Community events, networking, and social engagement are part of daily life. For many expats, this sense of belonging matters as much as money. Conclusion: a shift, not a rejection. Singapore is still one of the world's most successful nations, safe, stable, and exceptionally well managed. But the global expat mindset is evolving. Today's expats are not just chasing status or salary. They want freedom, flexibility, financial growth, emotional well-being, and long-term security. Dubai has positioned itself perfectly for this new reality. This shift does not mean Singapore is failing, it means Dubai is adapting faster. The real lesson here is simple: in a changing world, countries that listen to global talent will win. And right now, Dubai is listening.